Had the grinder head in the freezer to get it cold. Got this meat from the freezer, got it where it's fairly solidified, but it's not frozen solid. Load this thing up because it's the 0.75 horsepower, so it'll go faster than you can keep up with it. Add some serrano peppers to this as it grounds. Just add a couple serranos as we go. And I'm gonna run all this back through this with the smaller die. This is 5 pounds from a pork butt. Get the right fat consistency you want for sausage. All right, something you can do, I've got some down in here that won't quite get to the auger. What you can do, put some ice cubes in here. Some people use bread, I've seen, but I just put some ice cubes in and it'll force the rest of that out. There we go, see? All right, in this bowl I've got 2 blocks of cream cheese, some cheddar cheese, some ground black pepper, crushed red pepper, I've got garlic powder, some ground up chipotle, and we'll just mix all that in, and that's what I'll stuff in the jalapenos. And it takes a couple minutes, you mix it all in like that. It helps if you let the blocks of cheese set out for a little bit so it'll soften. I found this doohickey here on Amazon. It works pretty well for this. Just go around like this and it kind of pulls the whole core out. If you don't like heat, you can take the seeds and this membrane in there out. Personally, I like some heat, so I leave a lot of that in there. You just put them over here. Now this thing's got a serrated edge. You can kind of saw around it, but I notice when I do that, it kind of makes a little bit more of a mess. It just comes out, and that's a few more seeds. So, see, I like to leave some in there. I get all these cored out and we'll stuff them. What I do, I don't have a piping bag, I don't do baking or anything, but I take a quart freezer bag, put my stuffing in there, and I just cut a corner of it off, Take it, put it here, and just kind of fill it up. There it is. This stuffing seems like you always make too much or not quite enough. I'd rather have too much than not enough. First for this video, this is the sausage I ground last night. And it's got seasonings and serrano peppers ground with it. And this was just pork butt. That's all that was, no beef in this. Now I'll take that and I'll just basically form like an egg on these, an egg shape, and then that'll be wrapped in bacon. Now I've seen some people do this, different ways. Some people will lay like some kind of like parchment or wax paper out. I just kind of take it and get it kind of flat, and this has worked for me. Just kind of put it on there. You want to encase this. It ain't gonna be exact, ain't gonna be perfect, but just close enough. You just want to get like a general egg shape. There we go. And that's it. All right, so I got them all wrapped in sausage. Next comes the bacon. If you look at these things, they're pretty big. I'm not sure what size most people's are, but I usually like to get the larger jalapenos. So these are, these are almost fist sized. Probably make a meal out of a couple of them, but they're good. I like them. The sausage is probably about maybe a 1/4 inch thick all the way around. Then we'll get these things wrapped in bacon. We'll put some seasoning on them. All right, feeling kind of brain dead at the moment. I shot video of me putting the seasoning on this. It's a homemade concoction that I've made, and I didn't turn my external mic on, so there was an audio on that. So I guess I'll probably throw a little of it in this video. But anyway, this is the seasoning. 2 strips of bacon each. A couple of the bigger ones here needed 3 strips. But yeah, these things are ready to go. We'll do about 2 hours, around 250 degrees, somewhere in that ballpark. Get a couple pieces of cherry wood on there, since this is pork primarily. I'm not using a water pan with these or anything. Plenty of fat in them to maintain moisture between the bacon and the pork. Getting dark out here. These things about done though. Just put some sauce on them. And here's the finished product.